it's Tony again with the Best of Jacksonville, and today we're here with Heather Carolyn from SeekingSitters.com, and Heather is our babysitting expert. And a lot of times people get babysitters for their children that they just kind of grab the girl down the street, come by, or it's a friend or a family member they know. But for a stranger, you're never quite sure. So obviously you do background checks. Can you explain to me kind of what happens and why you should have a background check for your babysitter?
Well, actually we do something a little bit more in depth. We do a background investigation. And there is a big difference between a background check and a background investigation.
Okay.
If you go online and just do a, pay for a background check, you're getting information that is just, could be outdated, not necessarily recent information. It's just websites you're pulling information from based on a name. Now, if that babysitter gave you an incorrect name or has a very common name, it's very difficult to get that information on that sitter. Our background investigation is actually done by a private investigating firm known as Hide and Seek. And it's actually a person who handles each case for us. So they actually call and verify all the information.
Okay.
And kind of the stuff that they're looking for is, of course, any criminal history that the sitter might have. They actually look into their driving history, because a lot of our parents need our sitters to be able to pick up the kids at the bus stop or take them to an event. And so they need to make sure that they have a good, clean driving record.
Yes.
We also check to make sure that they're not on the sex offenders list.
Yes.
And, we check their credit history, because that says a lot too sometimes. And so we do a very thorough background investigation on all our sitters.
Wow, so that's a lot. So most people can feel very comfortable knowing that whoever they got is squeaky clean.
Right.
Okay. Now, as far as the safety of your sitters, though, do you do any kind of background checks on the families?
That's exactly right. Our whole motto is providing a safe sitter to safe families.
Okay.
So we also check our families for sitter safety. And so this helps us retain very good sitters, because they know they're going to a nice, safe family.
Okay.
With the families, we check to make sure that they don't have a criminal history, that they don't have, they're not in a high crime area. And so those are the type of things that we're looking for, and they're not on the sex offenders list as well.
Okay. Speaking of sex offenders list, now there's somebody's car alarm going on, but they fixed it, so obviously there are people who are on the job.
There's another thing I forgot. We also, the private investigator also checks their sitters' MySpace and Facebook pages too.
Oh,
We
okay.
become friends on their pages, so we know exactly what type of activities they're doing outside of babysitting.
That's very good, especially in this day and age, because so many people will tell you things that you don't really want to know on their Facebook and MySpace pages.
Right, you learn a lot. I learned
Yes, you
how to
do.
screen out some sitters.
And I know another thing on those online background checking services, they only can report what the reporting counties do.
Right.
So not every county in the state or any in the country report. So that's why it's important to do that. Well, that's very, very thorough. So I would feel very safe having my child with you and your company. So if you have any questions or you want to hook up with Heather to get some more information about babysitting, give us a call at the Best of Jacksonville, 379-9060, or you can go directly to her website at www.seekingsitters.com. And this is Tony, and on behalf of Heather, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.